Good Monday afternoon. This is your Loudoun County Weather Outlook. A little late today, but I thought I would go ahead and put this out there. Um, Kind of a dreary day again, although amazingly yesterday late I saw a few peaks of sun, and even this morning quickly there the sun popped through. Again, these were the issue that we had with it really being a big rainstorm was there was a phasing aspect, meaning that there was energy from the north that was supposed to phase with the south, and late last week there was a sign that may happen and consolidate into a solid low pressure system. But ultimately, we had kind of two elongated lows. Now, the European model had this from the beginning, and I guess I should have trusted it because it was only the American model and even some of the short-term models that were really messing this up. We could still have a few showers today. Nothing's really going to accumulate too much, so don't worry about that. Kind of chilly and breezy as we go through the day. Tomorrow, finally, the ridging is going to take over and warm our temperatures back up. So early we may see a sprinkle or two, but expect the temperatures and the cloud conditions to go better and the winds to slowly die off and be nice. Wednesday is really nice into the low 70s and just a nice day. Still maybe a few breezes out there with some of the tighter isobars here, but not really windy or anything. Then we go into Thursday, and this high is going to be coming down with those breezes so that by Thursday we get the influence of the northerly winds and the strengthening here, the low off the east, and some cooler weather trying to wedge itself down here into our area. So Thursday and Friday, we'll briefly see a cool down, highs in the low to mid 60s. Don't worry, as soon as this high gets out of the way and moves off the coast and or down south here, we see immediate return to the southwest, and we're back up in the 70s on Saturday. Now Sunday, we may get some disturbance from this front here. And that could bring us some showers late in the day Sunday and overnight on Sunday night. Hope for any rain we can get, and this is going into Monday. Now, behind it is a sharply cooler shot here of air, but it's going to be brief-lived, but definitely going to feel coolness next week when this comes through. So after this weekend, expect a quick, sharp cool down with a lot of winds and a few days of really cool weather, followed by really strong southerly winds that will replace us. A warm front here that you can kind of see with this broken up rain showers will move north, and that will really shoot our temperatures up to well above normal next week. So don't be surprised by later next week we get above normal. But also, this could bring in some rain, which we desperately need. So hopefully this does come true from that side. And then again, once that rain kind of moves through, at this point we're really far off. But this high should bring down cooler air for a few days. Maybe another system's going to form here, and again, more moisture and a warm front that could move over us, and then eventually a cold front, which will then bring a cooler set of weather. All right, don't worry really what's going on down in the tropics because it's so far out we wouldn't want to know it. In general, though, I'd say that we have competing things going on in the upper atmosphere right now, which means we're going to see surprise, transitioning days and roller coaster patterns. I think in general, we're going to phase a little bit above normal of the overall, but we'll have shots of really cooler temperatures in between. Like Thursday, Friday this week in the low 60s, nighttime lows will get into the 30s. Then over the weekend we warm up. Then early next week, maybe we get some of the colder shots of the season again with 30s after a few days of cooler, followed by warmer and maybe some rain, but we do desperately need. And then back to a milder pattern. So we just go back and forth. And honestly, that's what the upper level forecast models are showing. So if we look at this, just really quick, I'm going to bump through this forecast really fast to show that. The only thing that's keeping us cool now is this low and all the cloudiness. Once it moves out of the way, we warm up. You can see this. These are heights above us, which are above normal. And we get above normal as we go into the weekend. Briefly then on Thursday, Friday, here's that cool air that comes in to really bump us down for both Thursday and Friday. But then, like I said, once a high works to our south, it brings in the higher heights and above normal temperatures here for a few days. And then this is that strong cold front that comes through. Could bring some of the colder temperatures to the season of some of the higher elevations. We'll have to see. Once that cold front moves through, kind of gets hung up, but we go back to above normal temperatures next week. And now we're watching for that warm front to come through and a front to bring some rain. So the rain would be holding us down in temperatures, but in general, the heights are above normal. I mean, we're still above normal in temperatures. And once that moves through, we cool off again. briefly warm up again, then cool off again. It's just a roller coaster ride. So just get ready. I mean, that's typical this time of year as we're fighting between the air masses. In general, I think the system's favor maybe as we go into November. Maybe some cooler air, but I just don't know at this point. It doesn't look like it's going to set up anything yet favorable one way or the other. Overall rain forecast over the next 7 days for our backyard, showing a modest amount of rain. For the next 24 hours, maybe a tenth of an inch, maybe a little bit more. Through the next 7 days, maybe we get a quarter of an inch to as much as a third of an inch. This would be because of the front coming through. So this is only through Monday morning. So if that front comes through later, more rain could be around. All right, y'all, that's it for Monday. Have an awesome rest of your day and an awesome week.